Hello there. Now I'm going to help you understand what ADBT means and how to use that in your campaigns, either email campaigns, either PPC campaigns. Before that, let's understand what ADBT means. ADBT is the shortcut for average days between transactions, right? So how many days are passing since the last transaction to the next transaction on average? So we take all the customers, all their orders, and then we look only at the customers which are placing 2+ orders, and then we look at the number of days that are between them. So you can find that in Reveal over here. You can find the ADBT right here in the dashboard. So you can look at this ADBT, and in this case it's 71.65, meaning that there are 71 days between the last transaction to the next transaction, but taking into account only the customers which are placing 2+ orders. In order to understand more about it, you can go to the store settings, to the general, then you go to the RFM points, you click edit, and then you scroll down all the way down to the ADBT distribution. Here what is important is that you can select various intervals and see how many customers there are that bought within 47 days, right? Here you have the interval, and here you have the number of customers and what is the percentage out of the total customers that placed their next order within 35 days after their last transaction. In this manner, you'll see this kind of distribution. Okay, so how does this help you? In fact, this is helping you a lot if you consider that you'll be able to understand when the customers are ready to buy again. Let's say you are selling pet food, right? So if you know for a fact that the customers that are buying every 60 days, then you'll be in a great position to understand when is the time to restock. Because there are two cycles. The first one is the purchase cycle, but this is in strict relationship with the consumption cycle. Nobody wants to do stocks of various type of products that you're selling. So think about what are you selling and then verify what is the analyzed interval and how many of the customers have placed their second order in this selected interval, and then fine-tune your emails to make sense for the customer's buying behavior. For instance, in this example, this is how the customers are buying from this shop. 50% of the ones that are returning are buying within 70 days, right? But the shop is sending a lot of emails, like email 1 confirmation, then shipping details, then email upsell, and then email thank you, and then product recommendation, and so on. The idea is to help your customers to make progress in their lives with the products that you're selling. So if you know for a fact that most of the customers are buying every whatever number of days, you can fine-tune these intervals and you can send emails according to their buying behavior. If they are not ready to buy, maybe you can send them details about how to take care of their dog, or what kind of food is the best for them, or how to verify if that's the right food for their dog. And of course, that's available for any other type of product that you're selling. To make use of it, go to the Integrations tab and then make sure that you've connected Omniconvert with Klaviyo. It's pretty easy and straightforward. If you want to learn more about how to configure Omniconvert Reveal with Klaviyo, check out our help section or get in touch with our team. Alright, so that's how you do it with the email campaigns. But you can also do remarketing campaigns based on the average days between transactions, because follow-up matters, right? With this audience builder over here, you can select the time period since the last transaction. So you can build audiences only with customers that place their last order within 3 days. And you can activate and trigger a campaign that takes 1 day, and you can say thank you, or you can instruct how to use your product, or whatever you want to do. Then you can do it differently for the customers that bought in the last 14 days. So mainly you play with the time period, and of course in Audience Builder you can find other things, but for this particular purpose you can do it based on the time since the last transaction and based on the RFM group. If you want to hear more about RFM group, check out our help section and make sure you look at our tutorials.